Great rising, YouTube. Great rising, Facebook. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Get your chair, get your mat, get your weights. Hop on your bike. Start your treadmill.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, so happy to be walking. Thank you for the company.
We got like a minute or so y'all can jump on.
I'm walking.
I don't know. I've always
Thank
been
you
like
for
this.
the company.
Like
I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm walking. Thank you for the company.
yes.
I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company.
Yeah. Great rising, y'all. Hey, Joan. Hey, Diane. Hey, Mary. I saw Smith coming in through. Miss Loretta, she be peeping and stuff. Oh, and I saw some good ones that my memory will not let me bring up right now. Whew. It was just about 12 hours ago we were on this treadmill. And let me tell you, I can't wait till it's over. I'm so sleepy I did not go to sleep. Okay, here's the thing. When I know I'm going into the sauna, I drink a lot of water. Because when you get, it causes you to sweat. Like dripping, sweaty. It's just so great. And it's okay if I do it in the daytime because over the course of the day, I'll get rid of the water, the excess water and stuff. And then I drink water after also. So, I did that in anticipation of going into the sauna after the walk, which I did. But now that leaves you open to go into the bathroom all night because you'd be going to the bathroom all day, but you'd be up. So, I didn't get any sleep. And because I put off jumping on the bike yesterday before I came down for the walk, I had to do 10 minutes on the bike this morning. So I did that. I just couldn't do the weights. When I get a good night's sleep tonight, I'll do the weights tomorrow. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. We are walking through October. It's almost like a miracle for me. I feel really good. Like I said, my movement is fluid. And I was just thinking, this aging process is miraculous. It's fascinating. I know how the young people, I was once a young person, could say, oh, you get blah, 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 blah. But that's the whole process of us walking here. That's the whole process. That's the whole reason. We're aging. We're not babies anymore. We just age. But it is fascinating when you watch your body and everything it does. But I know what we do. What we're trained to do is say, I had a young neck. My neck is, I hate my neck. I'm going to let the doctor cut off my neck because I hate my neck. My feet don't look the same in high heels. I want my feet to look the same. I'm gonna cut it off. That's what we're taught about aging. It's money for the cosmetic companies, the pharmaceutical companies, makeup companies. It's money for them. And so that's what they implant in us. But I don't know, maybe not having half my family live past 40. 5 minutes already. 5 minutes. Walk is halfway over. That's how quick it is. I find it all fascinating. The whole process. See, when I was growing up, they said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But I taught old dogs tricks all the time. I couldn't understand where that came from. I couldn't. Old dogs learn and readjust. Where did that come from? That's another one of those poison things they put out. Probably the pharmaceutical company. Or the cosmetics company. Or some kind of... But it's a process. And it's so much more understanding of the process you're going through now. Okay? Now, if you ain't got a clue, I don't know what to tell you. I realized that hey! Thanks for coming on the walk. Great risings. I don't know what to tell you. I find it all so fascinating. The things my body does, doesn't do, how I feel, how I'm familiar. You know, I'm looking at this now, and the best thing I'm looking at is the fact that there's a light I didn't put on. I don't think it's needed. You know? You get a little stiff. You move a little slow. That's what I wanted to say with you. I have never in my life, well, up to this point, I don't know how to take little footsteps. They used to call little dainty footsteps. My grandmother used to say, stop walking so wide-legged. Stop walking so wide-legged. Why, you know, like, she wanted us to walk like this, and we walk like that, you know. Our legs, as she said, wide gaps. And she couldn't stand it. So, but we all walk wide gaps as a young person. You want to get from point A to B, and that's what your legs do. Anyway, I am a dainty walker. Yep, I'm a dainty walker. For the first time ever, I am walking, taking little footsteps. And it's now, I don't know how old y'all are, but if you remember the Carol Burnett show, Tim Conway used to do this character of an old fire chief or fireman who had to be about 90. And he took these little tiny steps. And you know, as a kid I remember laughing, because you laugh about it. And you take these little tiny steps. And of course the house being burnt down by the time he even get out the truck. But anyway, he didn't do the truck, but you know, they would just have a spot on stage like an apartment, and being there. But it was the little tiny steps. And I think I can into like walking on ice. When you walk on ice, you don't take big gap steps. You take little. And for the first time in my life, I am doing it, and it's thanks to this treadmill. I still want to walk gap leg, as my grandmother used to say, but there's no need to. I still get where I have to go. So I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, look at me taking little dainty steps, little steps. For the first time, I'm using God, woof, 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 you know? And that's the change. Or I'm a stroller, you know? Like, this is good, you know? But I like this. When I'm off the treadmill, like I said, I remind myself, not to get late. Even now I tell myself, it's the reason why you're supposed to walk at this pace. There's a reason why you're supposed to do this. You know, get in the groove early. So, there's that. And that's the process of aging, which is so who does and who doesn't. So random. You know? I remember that lady, Irene Suber, I used to work for. She's about 73. And she just looked at me and she said, I just keep waking up. I was like, well, isn't that good? It's a wonderful process. I never understood, and I don't want it to be for me. Even when I was younger, I was like, my ultimate thing is to be put down easy. I don't see all those hospital stays and stuff like that. I'm not doing it. That's why every day I tell my body, you gotta heal us. Tell me what to eat. Tell me what we need. Because you gotta heal us. And I don't know about y'all. Mute. Okay, I don't know about y'all. Mute means like turn off the sound. Turn off the sound. I don't know about y'all. But 45's Reign of Terror and GOPQ and them conservatives, Reign of Terror, honey, opened my eyes. Opened my eyes. I mean, when I went to the doctor the last time, I asked to go to the bathroom. I had not been there in over a year and a half. So when I came out the bathroom, I didn't know where the exit was. So of course the nurse was walking by. And I said to her, which way is the exit? And she looked at me. And she said, oh, darling, are you lost? Little black raisin, are you lost? And I said, which way is the exit? Oh, darling, she says. And she touched me, and I recoiled. I didn't want her touching me. I don't want anybody looks at me and says, little black raisin, You lost? Because I ain't lost. I'm in the goddamn office with you. I know exactly where I am. Anywho, the point I wanted to make was 6:45, I'm good. 6:45, I am good. His backers are the same people that put a stethoscope to my heart. Ha! All right now. Same people that cut you up until you ain't nothing but a knuckle in the bed. That's his money backers. So I'm good. I'm good. The philosophers, the activists have been telling us for years, about them peoples. And for me, that reign of terror, I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I got proof. I've been hearing it now for like 40, 50 years now. All right now. But I got the proof. I'm good. Now, if you're broke and they got to put you back together, that's okay. But for them to go around digging inside you to find something, okay, African Americans, to them, something is always going to be wrong with you, starting with the color of your skin. Knock, knock. The first half of this walk is brought to you by I Like to Say Yes. Yeah, look at that orange. I love that orange page. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to your child. You can buy I Like to Say Yes from Barnes & Noble, Archway Publishing, and Amazon. Hey, my Joni. Oh, thank you, Joan. You enjoy your Tuesday too. Matthew and I had a good meeting yesterday. You're going to be quite happy with what we're working on. All right, let me get a little bit more water. Alkaline water. Old people throw filters on your drinking water. Alkaline it. Pull out all that stuff. All that stuff. Whew. Maybe the 12 hours back to back got me. Oh. And I spent the whole time hopping in and out of bed to go to the bathroom. I'm not doing the sauna at night no more. I need all day long to get rid of that water I put in so the sauna don't dry me out. So the steam don't dry me out. And so I asked, I'm walking because I don't want any hip surgery. I'm trying to get these muscles to put everybody back in line. I've always been trying to. From the time I went to the gym, I said, butt muscle, thigh muscle, work it out, y'all. Work it out. 45 taught me that if they're always going to be, they're going to always find something. Age, and let me tell you something. Mute. Turn the volume off. First I found out, being a descendant of the kidnapped Africans from the continent who were brought here and enslaved. So when I learned that, I knew, as they always said, that's a strike. That's what makes it going to be hard for you in this society. That background. And then The next one they said is because I'm a woman. So they oppress, you know, the descendants of the slave African, and they oppress women. So I knew I had two when I went to, but I was fighting two things. Like, you know, like you have two punches coming at you instead of one. You have one coming through, you can block it. But if you have two, you may block one, but the other one can get through. So you spend your life going like this. You know, you go for an interview, you like this. You go to the supermarket, like this. You go to the bank, whip off like this. You know, that's how you go through life. Because, you know, you're going to be turned away because you're a woman. You'll be turned away because you're black. You know, and then sometimes they both come at you. You'll be turned away because you're a black woman, you know. You won't be able to live here because you're black. But you won't be able to afford the place because you're a woman. And they know they don't pay you enough to afford a place to take care of yourself. So you see, it was always, so you go through life like this. And then, I said, oh my goodness. Whoa. So I watched, working with older people, I noticed, I was like, whoa. They don't treat old people like nothing either. They cut up on them. They give them all these medications. And they always finding something wrong with them. Not just the aging process that you're aging out. It'll be a separation of matter and energy. No, not that. Not them. It's a way, along the way, your exit. They can get as much money from Medicare or any insurance that you have. It's a cash out. You talk, we say living the best days of your life until it's over. And the medical field say, we got to get this money before you die. So I was like, holy shoot. You know, because I first noticed it working with the mentally challenged in the senior population. But the best thing about that is that a lot of them, how can I say, the doctors don't want to deal with a lot of them. So, as much as they would like to drag them over the coals and take all the money from their account for everything that aging costs, they don't. Because they don't want to have to deal with the agency. You know, if you bring a client in, you got to come with them. Sometimes they act out of form. Even though they're senior citizens, they still may act out. So they don't want to have too much to do with them. So on that side, it's good. The mentally ill, they don't want to have too much to do with them. Other than the psychotropic drugs and stuff like that, pharmaceutical companies make their money. But other than that, they don't like messing with them too much. But honey, like I told y'all before, I was, oh my God, maybe in my 40s, late 40s, but I was in the city of Mount Vernon, and if I met 5 African American women, I'll tell you how it went. One didn't have a uterus. The other didn't have any breasts. The other stroked out. They were on high blood pressure medication, but they couldn't afford it, so they had a stroke. So what I go? No womb, no breast. Stroked out. Diabetes, giving themselves shot. Don't even know how to give themselves shot. Probably shooting the air ball in themselves, fucking themselves up more. Oh, and cancer. I guess the cancer would include the breast. No. I know a lot who was on dialysis. But that's something different. Or is that connected to the diabetes? But out of the 5 women. And then as I got older, I would be with these same women. And I was like, I got my breasts, but I don't want to say it too loud. I don't have any talk about the uterus because they're just so happy that the center of all circulation, remember when you carry a child, everything goes to that child from all over. So that's the center. And when it's not childbearing, literally they don't give it to you, but you can take medication and stick it up there and it will go disperse all through your body. They say some drug people used to do it. But it could be a rush and it could kill you. But that's how it disperses throughout the whole body. But they cut that out. Now, again, mute. I feel that men have always been jealous of women, breasts, ability to reproduce. And I believe a lot of these surgeries are just them putting it on you. When I saw that machine that took that breast, the breast that feeds the world, and made it as flat, can you believe it? A machine that would take a breast my size and smash it until it's as thin as this paper every year for 5 years. It tries to mash my breast. I go there. I remember the ladies used to come from a mammogram and they'd be like, oh my God, oh the pain, oh my God, the pain. And I kept saying, well, what are you doing that for? To see if I have cancer. And you do it every year for 5 years. And then, not to my shock, you got cancer. I've never squashed my breast like that. I've never punched myself in the breast. I've never done anything but appreciate and massage my breast. So, I still got them. I respect the womb as a mother of. And again, I say to my body, tell me what I need to do. Show me what I need to eat to heal me. Because I know when I go and put my legs in that stirrup, the first thing they're going to say is, gut it. Because that's money-making surgery. And as women say, well, I ain't going to use it again. Well, I use mine every day. It's an important part of my body. Every day I use it. I love it and I want it. I want my woman to stay right here. I told y'all I went through the change with estrogen, milk, and beef. Because they said they was giving so many hormones to the cows. So I said, giving the cows a lot of hormones, I'm losing hormones. Let me see, wait a minute now. And voila. When I feel stiffness in my breast, I take Jamaican black castor oil like deodorant and I put it straight to the lymph nodes. Direct hit. Everything liquefies out. And extraction is extracted out. Always to it. Yeah, I'm not doing the weights. I ain't doing the fingers. We just got finished walking 12 hours ago. Tomorrow, we'll do more. So a long time ago, everything we need to heal us is in the earth. And that's what I said. Well, tell me what I need to eat. Tell me what I need to drink. And then it'll manifest itself through something. Alkaline water. Don't filter, old people, on your water and keep all that junk out you. And they wouldn't have nothing to go in there to get out. They put it in there so they know how to go in there and get it out. So, I got mine. Some people my age, I don't even like to talk about medical things because I know they either got half a breast, half a womb, half a toe, half a heart, half a kidney, half a liver. I don't want to talk to them. Or I know as I'm sitting down talking to them, they're going to open that purse and pull out that medicine bag. I remember as a child seeing those medicine bags. And I'd be like, dang, what are you taking all that medicine for? And all they would say is, they would say to me because I was a kid, I would sit down and listen. Oh, the doctor said I need to take. Okay, stop drinking. How about that? Stop drinking. For us, in our family, alcohol totally wipes out our immune system. Okay? It doesn't compromise it. It renders it total helpless. Any old disease can jump in us. And that's blood. So, my daughter knows it. I said, listen, you start drinking. That's what they put that out there for. It's shut down. That's Europeans drink that stuff. For us, it shuts down our immune system. Shuts us right down, honey. Everything can get through. Everything can get in. So I stay away from that. Little tip when I was younger. Played the dart game. But I'm good now. Yep. Thank you guys. Sorry we didn't do fingers and hands. We were just here 12 hours ago. And I spent the whole night long taking care of water that I had to drink because I did the steamer. Whoo, child. We done, y'all. Ha ha, yeah. Am I too happy at the end of this? Thank you so much, YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for your support. Love you.